Hello and welcome to tonight's third region matchup between the Lady Eagles of Ohio County and the Lady Tigers of Breckinridge County. Breckinridge County comes into tonight's game with a record of 17-5. Ohio County with a record of 4-15. Breckinridge County is led in scoring by Caroline Lucas with 16.5 points per game. Kaylee Huffines coming in second with 11.2, and Elizabeth Grimes with 9.2, with Kylie Carby and Josie Mitchum with 6.3 and 6 respectively. For the Lady Eagles of Ohio County, they are led in scoring by Cameron Kennedy with 11, Emerson Gray with 6.6, Ella Decker with 6.1, and 5.9 for Caitlin Wilson and Celeste Jahimowitz with 5.6. It's looking to be a good game tonight. Lady Tigers definitely will be the favorites in this matchup. Not a great record for the Lady Eagles, but anything can happen. And I'm joined tonight with Mr. Garrett. Mr. Garrett, how do you feel about the Lady Tigers' chances coming into this game tonight?
Hey, Simon. Good to be with you. Looking at earlier this season, this would be the second time we've seen these two square off. They also faced off in the DQ Classic over at Ohio County. And in that one, the Lady Tigers walked away big winners, 31 points, the margin at 68-37. And thinking about this matchup, I feel like the point scoring, the Lady Tigers are able to have more players top that 10 with 2.
Yeah.
And the Lady Eagles, other than Cameron Kennedy, it's going to be somebody else is going to need to step up for them. Team averages 54.7 for the Lady Tigers, 50.5 for the Lady Eagles. So I think what's going to happen, Breckinridge County going to be probably a lot stronger defensively. But I think we've got something going on here before the game. Simon, you want to share what's going on tonight?
And yes, this game is in honor of Jerry Critchelow, who passed away in the line of duty on April 20th, 2022. Jerry was from Breckinridge County and became a licensed examiner for the Kentucky State Police in 1981. He became a state trooper in 1984 and served until he retired in 2008 and became the school resource officer for Ohio County in 2009 and served until he passed away on April 20th, 2022. Jerry loved his family, his friends, his faith, hunting, stories, jokes, and sports, just to name a few. And we're going to have a special presentation tonight to honor the life of Jerry Critchelow.
Tonight's special event featuring the Lady Eagles of Ohio County and the Lady Tigers of Breckinridge County as we celebrate a Supporting Heroes contest. At this time, we would like to ask
And we'll take a quick break.
past and present of law enforcement, fire departments, and emergency services to stand. We would like to show our appreciation for everyone that is a member of the law enforcement, fire department, and emergency services. Thank you for your commitment to your job, and thank you for your commitment to our communities. Tonight's game is in honor of Jerry Critchelow. Jerry was born in Breckinridge County. He became a licensed examiner for the Kentucky State Police in 1981. He would go on to serve as a Kentucky State Trooper from 1984 until he retired in 2008. His service would continue, however, when he became the School Resource Officer for Ohio County in 2009 and served until he passed away on April 20th, 2022. Jerry will be inducted into the National Police Officers Hall of Fame on May 15th in Washington, D.C., during National Police Week. If you knew Jerry, you knew that he loved to tell stories, tell jokes, play jokes on anyone, and just be around people. Above all, he was committed to his faith, his family, and friends. We would like to present Gail and her family with a small token of our appreciation for Jerry's service. At this time, we'd like to invite Supporting Hero Chairman Eric Johnston to half court, thanking him for his service. All proceeds tonight will go directly to Supporting Heroes.
Well, good evening, and thank you for the donations to Supporting Heroes that many of you have made. We're honored to be part of this tonight, to have this connection to the Critchelow family. We're sorry for the way it came about. I want to tell you briefly what Supporting Heroes does. We respond to a lot of duty deaths of police officers, firefighters, and EMS workers in all of Kentucky, all of Indiana, and all of Missouri. Our goal is to honor the person who's given his or her life in the line of duty by taking care of the family, looking after the people that individual loved. And we don't just honor them because the officers, the public safety officers, the first responders, we don't just honor them because of how they died, we honor them because of how they lived. That day after day, they routinely go into harm's way, risking their lives for other people. And then they continue, they don't back down, they don't turn away. We call 911 when we have an emergency, they come, and regardless of what it is, they're ready to do what needs to be done, and they willingly risk their lives. And so when they fall as a result of duty, they deserve to know that their families will be well taken care of. And that's the purpose of our organization. Your donations tonight will help us fulfill that mission. So thank you.
All right, as Simon and I are coming back, just again, tonight, of course, will be the game is in honor of Jerry Critchelow and all that he did, both as a police officer and as a human being. The organization, Supporting Heroes, it's a good organization, Simon. They got some goals to create a vehicle by which citizens can show their appreciation for the daily service sacrifices of public safety servants. They look to honor those in the police, fire, and EMS services who make that ultimate sacrifice. And they also want to assure that those left behind are taken care of and never forgotten and always will be cared for. So again, if whether or not you are a fan of Ohio County or Breckinridge County, this was a man who has connections to both. And tonight's game played in his honor and memory. And there will be a QR code that you'll see on your screen. If you want to scan that right there, you can check out that Supporting Heroes website. And we're thankful to be with you on this evening. Well, Simon, back to the question you asked me about the game, how's it going to go? I think Ohio County as a team averaging 50.5 points per game as an outfit, and Breckenridge County is only averaging 54.7. But I think I mentioned this just before the Supporting Heroes presentation. The defense that's what Breckenridge County is winning games with.
Yeah. They've had some. That Central Hardin game was a game where, like, they stayed in that game. Like, they ended up losing that game, and they didn't play particularly well on offense. But it was a game that they stayed in because of their defense. They were up early. They just couldn't get the shots to fall. But they played great defense in that game. They've played Meade County twice. They lost both times. They played them close. Meade County's an elite shot-making team, but they played them great defensively that a lot of teams couldn't do. And this is a game where we won by, I think, 31 the first time we played them.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely isn't a time where this will happen where you play them one time, beat them by a good amount, and you try to get a little cocky. You kind of forget what you're trying to come in and accomplish. But I think Coach Chad Mormon is making sure that his girls don't do that, and they're going to play a pretty good game tonight. I'm expecting Carolyn Lucas to have a pretty big game. I know she played I was talking to her earlier today. She's talking about how she had 15 points in the first half in the last game, and she didn't play the whole second half because they were up by so much. So I'm expecting her to come out here and have a big first half. Hopefully she won't have to play the rest of the game because I know they have a game on Saturday against McLean County. That's at the Owensboro Sports Center.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully she won't have to play a lot this game, get up to a big lead so you can just take a breather and just, get ready for McLean County on Saturday.
Yeah, it's a grueling season, that basketball frame. They get a lot of games, and the girls always play at least a couple of tournaments over the holidays. So by the time the season ends, it's no shock, given a deep postseason run, to see 30 games for the season, which is probably, other than maybe baseball and softball, the most games you're going to see in a in a high school sport.
I'm sure the Lady Tigers, the district tournament's going to be coming up pretty soon, actually.
Yeah, not too long.
And I'm sure they're going to have another region tournament appearance.
Yeah, you would one would think. Although this is just to probably say Meade's going to be the number one, and Cloverport will be 4. So we'll play Hancock County in that first round. That the game that I saw that totally, I don't want to say totally shocked me, but one of the biggest upsets I think this season in the All-A Classic, Hancock County defeated Owensboro Catholic, and Hancock County ended up going to the state level and won their first game at state of the All-A state tournament.
Hancock has played. They're definitely much improved from last year. They pretty much have the same team as last year. They just have more, just the team chemistry and camaraderie is kind of just playing together at a varsity level for another year. So they're definitely a good team, and I'm sure, like you said, we'll probably end up playing them because Meade County is undefeated in district play, so they'll have the 1 seed. We haven't lost other than of course the 2 Meade losses.
Yeah.
So we'll probably be the 2 seed.
Yeah, still have to play Hancock again, but it's either going to be the 2 or 3. But that's I think that game's next Friday. Hancock doubleheader. Yeah, live here with us.
And I think I'll be commentating that game too.
All right.
The big doubleheader.
Let's go.
That game is going to have the boys' game as well, and that will have some big district implications too for standing wise. Because if the Fighting Tigers able to beat the Hancock boys, they could maybe get the 1 seed. Now, they did lose to Meade County, but they also beat Meade County as well. They lost to Hancock County at their place. They also have a chance to beat them here, and I'm sure they only lost by 6 to Hancock County there.
Yeah.
So I think they're definitely will be a great game when they play here. The girls' game as well.
Yeah. You talk about all that, the hypotheticals in the boys' district. We would also, to lock up that 1, probably need Meade to beat Hancock County, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it's not as clear as the girls' side.
I'm not
picture.
sure what if we were to beat Hancock. I'm not sure if it would be like how much we win by, like the point differential between the two games, who had the higher one, or who has the better overall record within just overall record, not just district record.
Yep.
So I'm not sure what that will look like if we were to beat them, and because we also, the bad thing about us is also the Meade loss as well. So I don't know if we would have. I think they maybe still have a better record than us in the district. I don't think they beat Meade. So.
Yeah, we would be, if we knocked off Hancock, we would finish 4-2 in the district.
They would probably be 5-1.
They would have to lose to Meade again, but yeah. And there's that Meade game away was a tough one for the Fighting Tigers.
Yeah.
They were close. Came back. There was a moment. I hate to even bring it up because it's going to get me not mad or frustrated, but it didn't make sense, Simon. So it was a 4-point game at the time. Maybe a 6-point game at the time. Jonah Miller gets a feed off Mercer, goes up, lays it in, 2 guys on him, and a Meade County player had tried to take the charge on Mercer right under the basket, no call, but the Meade County player fell underneath Jonah, who was up, and when Jonah landed off of making the layup, he's landed on the Meade County player. How is that not a foul?
Yeah.
You got to let him land. So no whistle, and then, I don't know, it was, I want to say Meade shot, I don't remember. I used to know how many, they shot a lot of free throws in that fourth quarter. But anyway, that's all in the past. And as the Lady Tigers and Lady Eagles out here warming up, like you said, can't get complacent after that big win, first time out. And for the Lady Eagles, no doubt they're going to want to say that wasn't us. Like that first game, we're not going to be a team that routinely loses by 30. But it's going to, like you mentioned, Cameron Kennedy, the top scorer for them. Somebody else is going to have to do it.
Yeah, and even for the Lady Tigers, there's been some games to where we've had, like in the Meade County game, the first Meade County game, Caroline had, I think, like 24, something like that, and they ended up losing because the supporting cast around her didn't play particularly well that game. But for the most part this season, Lady Tigers have played team-wise very well together.
Yeah.
So I think this will definitely be a big game. It'll be definitely a big game to try to go out there and get another W within the region. Yeah,
and it's exciting for this year. We've talked about it before on air, Simon, how it seems like, again, not in a disrespectful way, but like the team is ahead of schedule, I guess.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of victories, really playing well, and they'll all be back next year, all of them. At least like the principal starters and everything, and that's exciting from a maroon and white standpoint.
Definitely.
Because they're already
definitely going to be some region contenders once again. I know Owensboro Catholic, they have a lot of seniors on their team now. Owensboro Catholic does. I think the top 3 teams in the region right now are Breckinridge County. Meade County doesn't have the best record in the region, but they play a lot of teams that are
they
like
play
out of
tough
state,
schedule.
a lot of out-of-state teams. A lot of teams at different like out-of-state tournaments. They just play, and I think their coach does that to try to get them ready for these big region, high-pressure situational games.
Yeah.
Which a lot of teams they play, no offense to anybody in the region, in these tournaments are going to be a lot better than people that you're going to face in the 3rd region. That's no offense to any of the teams that they play them. That's just that's just kind of a fact. You're going to play tougher competition. Like they played a tournament, I think, in playing California schools and stuff like that. That's going to you're going to play elite competition when you're playing somebody like that.
Yeah, and that will sharpen the focus.
Yeah.
Getting those minutes in those tough games, and last year, if nothing else, they can draw on experience and say, well, we did it last year. Meade did. Yeah. That was an unfortunate, from a Breckinridge County standpoint. Yeah. Last year, played Meade County 4 times. Yeah. Lost them all.
All close games too. It wasn't like they were any of them just blowouts. They were all close.
Then that regional final, that first half though, that was rough.
Yeah.
But again, that's past, and this group maybe get out there and and see what they can do. We're about under 10 minutes in the gym before we get the starting lineups and get everything going. Band's kicking in. Sounding good.
Yep.
I don't know, Simon. Do you know the theme tonight? Is there a theme? The tiger is in a.
I think
looks
it's
like Batman.
superhero.
Okay.
But not many people are I see a Spider-Man sitting down over there, but not a lot of people are participating. You see
Okay.
Spider-Man over there?
I'm looking
sitting on the
for
first
him.
row of the bench at the left
Oh,
side.
yeah.
Just sitting in a full Spider-Man suit right there.
I
Just
see.
I don't know if you can
Oh,
see that. I
man.
don't know if you can see
Yeah.
that on the Breck Live
Yeah,
camera.
Hey, maybe we can get a close zoom of Spider-Man in the front row of the pep section. I'm sure that we can.
Some Breck
see.
Live supporters would love to see the Spider-Man.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, the Spider-Man just just enjoy some high school basketball, you know. taking a little bit off to fighting crime, just get into some great Lady Tiger basketball. I'm sure he's a Breck Live supporter.
No doubt.
Definitely. I'm sure he watches a lot of Breck Live on his free time.
Yeah, well, I know one thing for sure, Simon. He spends a lot of time on the web.
Yeah. That's a good one.
But yeah, Batman, Spider-Man, and several of the fine police officers and emergency responders. We are in safe hands tonight.
Most definitely.
Good spot though. I don't know why I missed Spider-Man. Now I'm thinking about like as a 5-year-old, if I looked up and saw Spider-Man, I'd probably freak out. Be like, oh my goodness, it's Spider-Man.
And we're going to take a quick break as we have the national anthem and JROTC. And we are back with just a little bit under 2 minutes until the starting lineups will be announced for this region contest between the Lady Tigers of Breckenridge County and the Lady Eagles of Ohio County.
You think we'll go full spotlight mode?
I think we will definitely. Might see a bad signal maybe.
Oh, that would
Maybe.
be really nice. Is it? Oh, if they had your creative mind, Simon, they would have already done it.
Yeah.
That's a great suggestion.
Especially on superhero night, you know.
Yeah. Well, we've got the Bat Tiger. Bat Tiger Man. No, that doesn't
sound quite
work.
right.
The Bat Tiger, the Tiger Bat. Tiger Bat, I think, has the best sound of it all. All right. The teams are getting that last minute instruction. You know, Simon, I'm looking for Ohio County's team. Am I missing something? I don't see them on the court.
Might still be in the locker room, maybe. I don't know.
That's 25
Starting lineup's
seconds.
about to be announced. They usually announce the away team first, so they
Yeah.
might need to hurry up and let somebody knock on their door, maybe get them up and out here.
Yeah, and if the lights go out, no, we won't turn the lights out on
For
the away
them,
team.
no, yeah.
So they couldn't even find their way in the dark.
Yeah. There they come.
Okay, well, maybe some last minute instruction.
Yeah, maybe a little bit longer than expected pregame speech.
Yeah.
A little bit trying to inspire the team.
Now, what do you think that's going to do to the psyche of the group? I'd feel rushed.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sometimes we deal with that in soccer if we have to go away a long way, like Edmondson County's a far drive, any Owensboro school, McLean, and you get there and, like, we get off the bus, we're like, all right, we're starting in 15 minutes. Like, hang on a minute. We just got here. But we're about to get the lineups. Let's see who's coming out to play tonight.
So the starters tonight.
Let's meet the starting lineups first. Our visitors from
Starting
Ohio
lineups first
County.
for the visitors of Ohio County.
Starting at guard, number 10, Cameron Kennedy.
Cameron Kennedy, the leading scorer, of course.
Guard,
No surprise there.
Emerson Gray.
Emerson Gray.
At guard, number 42, Lila Baker.
Lila Baker.
Number 30, starting at
Eighth
forward,
grader.
Ella
Yeah.
Decker.
Ella Decker, the
And
fourth
starting
starter.
at forward, number 32, Caitlin Wilson.
And 32, Caitlin Wilson. Interesting that it says Layla Baker's only played 2 games this season.
Yeah, and is on the
And they had a correction. Number 33, Brooklyn Rhodes playing. So maybe Layla Baker is actually not starting. I guess the miscommunication there.
no problem. Yeah, we're at the mercy of the PA. Is there a bat signal?
I do not see one.
Ah.
Starting at guard, number 11, Elizabeth Gray. At guard, number 32, Riley Corbin. At forward, number 21, Josie Mitchell. At forward, number 12, Kaylee Hoffman. And at guard, number 2, Caroline Lucas. Breckenridge County is controlled
No surprises there for the Lady Tigers.
City of the Range.
That has been a pretty,
Same lineup they've had all year.
pretty constant five. And the lovely tones of the Alan Parsons Project, just like the 90s Bulls. As we get ready here to get underway.
Tip-off slowly approaching. Caroline going to tip it off against number 32, Caitlin Wilson. Caroline's going to get it. Goes to Huffines. Look at Grimes now. Dribbling up the court. Going to get the offense set up on the first possession of the game. Swing it to Kylie Carby. Carby's going to hit Caroline top of the key. Caroline to Grimes. Grimes down to Huffines in the middle. Huffines mid-range jump shot is a little long. Blocked for by Josie Mitchum, but is going to be out of bounds in favor of the Lady Eagles.
All right. See what the Lady Eagles have.
We're going to get a bucket.
It looks like Decker.
From Decker. Ella Decker with her first points of the game.
Okay. It looks like, have no fear at home, our scoreboard has crashed.
Kelly Huffines pass to Lucas Grimes in the corner. Nice pump fake. Her mid-range jump shot is long. Rebounded by Huffines. Huffines throws it back out to Grimes. Grimes to Kylie Carby. Kylie Carby to Caroline Lucas. Nice pass right in the needle. Josie Mitchum. And her field goal is good to make it 2-2.
Simon, you keep us going. I'm going to get our scoreboard back online.
All
and if
right.
we crash, we'll be back soon.
We're all good. 2-2. Decker drives on Huffines in this block. Huffines going to take it to the court. Caroline with a little handoff to Elizabeth Grimes. Elizabeth Grimes turns it over. Throws it up ahead. And the layup is no good by Caitlin Wilson, but it is rebounded by Decker, and she puts it up and in for her 4th point of the game. Elizabeth Grimes throws it back at the Kylie Carby. Her three-pointer is no good. Rims out. Rebounded by Decker. Caroline Lucas almost gets the steal there on Cameron Kennedy, but it is out of bounds on her. Still with the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, this game starting out doesn't look like it's going to be a 30-pointer, but it's still early days.
Emerson Gray passes to Cameron Kennedy. Back. Wilson was blocked there, fighting on the ground for it.
Walking violation, turnover, Breckenridge County.
Yeah, we apologize about our scoreboard crashing. 4-2 right now, Ohio County in the lead.
Caroline Lucas passes to Huffines. To Callie Carby. Mitchum's mid-range jumper is off. Saved by Elizabeth Grimes, though. Caroline Lucas might have been fouled. No call. Kaylee Huffines is open there. Caroline throws it back out to Callie Carby. Callie passes to Caroline. Caroline's going to go baseline. Passes it down to Josie Mitchum,
good
and
look.
she is fouled. Great pass there by Caroline.
The foul is on number 32, Caitlin Wilson. That is her first team first. Josie Mitchum to the line to shoot 2.
Mitchum's second free throw is no good. Caroline with the rebound, and she's going to put it up and in to give the Lady Tigers a lead at 5-4. Three is good by number 33, Brooklyn Rhodes. Caroline bounce pass down to Josie. And a foul, Kelly Huffines. She's going to be shooting 2. Looking to give the Lady Tiger, or not give them the lead, get a chance to tie at 7 apiece. 4:45 to go, 7-5. First free throw is up and good by Kaylee Huffines. Huffines, the second free throw is up, and it is, she rattles it in to tie it up at 7 apiece. 4:45 to go in the first quarter. Might have been a travel there by Wilson. Decker with the pass. Kennedy back to Emerson Gray. No good. Rebounded by Wilson. Rhodes now driving. Puts up the floater, and she is fouled. For the Lady Eagles, they have in Rhodes, Gray, Decker, Kennedy, and I think that is Rhodes. Oh, it's Emerson Gray. That's who the last person was.
Simon, the scoreboard's back.
Scoreboard has returned.
For now.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Lady Huffines now.
Like Caroline taking care of business to tie it up at 9.
Played with it by Caroline.
Close one here, starting out.
Rhodes with the pass. With a timeout in favor of the Lady Eagles, and we're going to take it with them.
And we're back with a missed shot there. That came out of that timeout rapidly, Simon.
Yeah. Very quick.
Yeah, usually we can gauge it by the band.
In a foul, I think we had a foul on the floor there. Referees don't even know what the call is, I don't think. It's going to be Ohio County ball. Cameron Kennedy looking to get it in.
Yeah, top scorer. Watch for her to maybe get it back. Oh, they don't go with that look.
Wilson. Kennedy for 3.
That's blocked.
Blocked. Caroline looking to push. Pass it ahead a little bit to Grimes. Grimes going to go up strong, and she is fouled.
The foul is on number 11, Emerson Gray. That is her first, team third. Elizabeth Grimes to line to shoot 2.
2 shots upcoming for Elizabeth Grimes. Her first free throw is up, and it is good. Right around the rim there.
The 4th Lady Tiger on the score sheet already early in this game.
Second free throw is up, and it is good as well to give the Lady Tigers a 2-point lead with 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Emerson Gray tries to get it to Decker, but she's able to get it there.
Hard fall.
Josie on the break is going to pass to Callie Carby. Carby puts it down to Kaylee Huffines. Huffines' layup is good. Nice positioning there in the post to get that up in there.
And yeah.
About 3 to go, excuse me.
That's all right. Really fast ball movement, too, from the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, nice pace of play there. Rhodes going to go up strong. Huffines the block. I think it's her 3rd block of the game already. Went up with 2 hands.
Two-handed block. Yeah, I saw that, too. You don't see that much.
Definitely do not. Decker, I think that was, excuse me, that was Cameron Kennedy. Josie's first foul. Still no subs yet for either team.
No, not yet. Kennedy. Oh,
Pass to Decker. She loses it, falls on the ground. Might be a travel. We're going to get a
it's our old
jump
favorite. Our old favorite call.
classic jump ball. I don't think it would have been a travel because you kind of fell down with the ball, but referees are going to let that one slide. We're going to get a jump ball, but Rutgers County will get the ball back. Callie Carby taking it. Oh, and she passed it to a unsuspecting Josie Mitchum, and that's going to be another jump ball.
Jump ball. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Just not on the same page.
Unforced errors. That's been what has lost. The 5-game Rutgers County's lost, which isn't a lot when you play 22, but it's been unforced errors. It's been definitely the cause of a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Good D there for Lady Tigers. Rhodes open at mid-range J is good. Rhodes has 7 of the 11 points tonight. Not even a leading scorer, but she's off to a hot start. On the season, she's only
looks like 5.8.
5. Already got 7 in the first quarter.
Yeah, beat the average on pace for 28.
Nice shooting night for her already. Look at the Grimes goes baseline, leaves the float a little bit short.
I think it was a pass.
Carolyn with the board. Ball fake by Carby, she's blocked, but she gets it back, throws it up, no good. And she gets a rebound again, and she is fouled with 2:01 to go, 13-11 in the first quarter. Ella Decker with her first foul. Still didn't look like any subs, definitely, in this. I guess both coaches like what they're seeing out of the starting 5. Chad Mormon usually likes to get with a couple subs in the first quarter at least. Mitchum with a mid-range jump shot, goes in and out. It's going to be in favor of the Lady Tigers now.
It's going to stay. Looked like Kaylee May had that in her hands, but it was knocked out, but it does stay on this end.
Even scoring so far for the Lady Tigers. Only 2 players have scored so far for the Lady Eagles, but it has worked, only down 2. Caroline looking to pass to Mitchum for the 3. A little bit short. Close to travel there. Kennedy now leading scorer. Still hasn't gotten the scoreboard or the score sheet yet. Rhodes thought about it, another one.
Yeah, that's a good sign for Ohio County with the top scorer not even scoring.
Pass to Gray. Gray puts up the layup, is no good. Good contest by Elizabeth Grimes. Elizabeth Grimes now looking to push, turning on the Jets. The pass out to Josie Mitchum. Thought about the shot, doesn't take it. Finds pass to Caroline. Caroline, nice little mid-range J is good. Nice shot. Caroline likes that little mid-range pull-up little on the block shot there, and she's very good at it, and she converts her 6-point of the game. Kennedy looking to drive. Huff finds a little bit of a body there, but no call.
Yeah, a little contact.
Rhodes with a little floater, and it is good. Interesting shot there by Rhodes, but it's going to go in for her 9th point of the game. She's had a spectacular game so far, and it's only a 2-point game with about just under a minute left in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's a shot that looked unconventional, but she is maybe feeling it, thinking everything I'm shooting's dropping, so I'm going to let it go.
Pass to Caroline, another little mid-range jumper there is no good.
Rebound for Rhodes.
She's going to take it up herself.
She might pull it.
Might pull it here. Nobody's picking her up.
Oh,
she had the layup there.
She did.
Kind of just left her be. I thought she was going to pass it, and she did. It's going to be Gray. Layup. Good look, but no good. Caroline looking to push now. She's going to maybe hope for the last shot. Maybe not. Carby, mid-range jumper is nothing but net. Nice shot by Kylie Carby. 5th Lady Tiger on the board now. Wilson, mid-range, nothing. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 17-13 in favor of the Lady Tigers. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with the second quarter action. And we are back. with the second quarter action of this game between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Eagles. If you're just tuning in, first quarter, pretty good scoring-wise. Lady Tigers, 17 points in the first quarter is pretty good. On a pretty good pace for the rest of the game. But the Lady Eagles played pretty well as well. Only 2 players in the scoring column, but with Rhodes, Brooklyn Rhodes, 9 points.
Game high, yeah.
Game high so far, and then you got Ella Decker added in 4 of her own.
Yeah, we talked about Cameron Kennedy needing some help to step up. Well, at this point, she needs to get in the game because her teammates are providing that extra punch.
And I think we did have a sub. We have two or three subs. Kylie Carby is going to lead up to 6. We had number 25, Skylar Gray, came in the game. 00, Lily Hill. And number 20, Lainey Seegers, entered the game. With Rhodes and Kennedy still on the floor.
Yeah, no changes for Breckenridge County. Oh, say that, and here comes Ashley Hinton.
Ashley going to come in the game for Kelly Huff. I'm going to give her a break. Already with 3 quick blocks, so she definitely earns that little quick rest. I'm sure she won't be out I'm sure by the 6-minute mark she'll be back in the game, I'm sure. Rhodes open 3, little short. Josie Mitchum picks up a dribble, passes to Kylie Carby. Carby to Caroline on the break. Elizabeth Grimes, she has the open mid-range, and she takes it but doesn't knock it down. Rebounded by Josie Mitchum.
Oh.
Almost a jump ball there, maybe.
Yeah. no call, but it kind of.
She passed to wide open Elizabeth Grimes for 3, and it rims out. Good board by Josie Mitchum, and she's going to go back up strong. No boxing out there by the Lady Eagles, and Josie Mitchum took advantage to give the Lady Tigers an 8-point lead with 7 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, she's very active always, is Josie, on those offensive rebound
Kennedy
scenarios.
throws it to the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Emerson Gray is going to come back in the game for number 25, Skylar Gray.
And we got to see right there, a little mistake can compound when, like, a little pass, a little bit off, the next pass off, and then it's in the cheerleaders. Yeah. Little things mean a lot.
Elizabeth Grimes is fouled.
The foul is on number 33, Portland Rhodes. That's her second team's 5th.
And this is going to be the part of the game where Ohio County needs to be careful because the game, the tempo that the Lady Tigers like to play at, and if they're not knocking shots down, Lady Tigers can get layups, easy jumpers. They can extend this lead pretty fast, pretty quickly.
And Caitlin Wilson came back in the game. I think that was for, I'm not quite sure who that was. Actually, she was in the game. Kylie Carby with her 6 points in the game. And I think we're going to get a full timeout by the Lady Eagles. We're going to keep it here. Quick start to the quarter for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah.
17 to 13, now 23-13, up 10 already with 6:20 to go in the second quarter. Carby with 2 buckets already, and Josie Mitchum with the second chance opportunity on the rebound. Still only 2 people in the scoring column for the Lady Eagles. Definitely not a recipe for success. The first quarter, it still didn't look too bad on their end. They went down by 4. And when you're a team that's 4-15 on the season, it's going to be crucial for you to get more than 2 people in the scoring column, especially at this juncture of the game.
Yeah, and to have it, it was 13-15, Breckenridge County up by 2. And since then, it's a little 8-0 across 2 quarters run for the Lady Tigers. And we mentioned, even though Caroline does most of the scoring, she's the top scorer, the other players have the ability to make shots, which is huge. It's not just one player and then everybody else is just out there doing nothing. Anybody on this Lady Tigers 5, the starting 5, can make shots.
You have the post prowess of Huff Hines. Josie Mitchum, she already hit a mid-range jumper this game with the second chance opportunity. Knocked down a free throw. Elizabeth Grimes, great ball handler alongside Caroline, can get to the basket and knock down the jumper. Kylie Carby, a nice shooter as well. It's going to be a pump fake now by Wilson. She's going to drive up on Hinton. No good. Good defense by Ashley Hinton there.
Yeah.
The freshman. Elizabeth Grimes gets double team. Nice pass to Josie Mitchum. Kylie Carby going to drive. Going to go up strong. Little contact. No call there.
Yeah, lots of contact on that rebound.
Yeah.
A lot of contact here. Elizabeth got to be careful.
Nice full court pressure. Kennedy passes in the corner. Three-pointer is good by number 20. That is going to be Laney Seegers. Third person to get in the scoring column now for Lady Eagles. Elizabeth Grimes. We're going to get a blocking foul for Elizabeth Grimes.
The foul is on number 20, Lady Seeger, first team sixth. Elizabeth Grimes to the line to shoot 2.
Elizabeth Grimes' first free throw is good. Second free throw is good by Elizabeth Grimes. She knocks down a pair to get her up to 4 points on the game. (25-16) now. Gray, the pass to Wilson. Double teamed in the corner. Gray, pass out to Kennedy. Kennedy thought about the shot there from the volleyball line.
She was well behind the line there.
Willie Hall, or Hill, excuse me. Gray.
Oh, they're going to get a foul there on Kylie, I think.
She would have held onto her dribble there. Might have been looked like it did be a decent move. We're going to get a foul on Kylie. Hill passes it in. Wilson. Alan Mormon has entered the game. I'm not quite sure for who. I wouldn't really pay attention. I think for Josie Mitchum. Rebound for Elizabeth Grimes. She tight ropes the sideline.
Very nice.
Out of bounds line, excuse me. She gets it. Up past half court. Alan Mormon, the 8th grader. Passes to Caroline Lucas. Lucas to Carby. Carby down low to Elizabeth Grimes. She pulls it back out. Mormon hits Caroline Lucas in the corner. She gears up for the three-pointer in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Elizabeth Grimes. Grimes was back up strong. Could have got the and one there, but no call. But she gets the bucket to go anyway as the lead is back up to double digits.
And another poor box out there from Ohio County.
Kennedy maybe definitely fouled there actually, but no call.
Yeah.
Willie Hill,
She's on the
three-pointer.
ground.
No good. Rebounded by Ellen Mormon. And we're going to get a injury timeout. We're going to have number 30, Ella Decker, looking to come in now for Kennedy. The team's going to go to their respective benches, and while
she's up.
Kennedy, she's up and walking on her own volition, which is good to see.
Good sign. Definitely
Hopefully.
a sore
I
one.
hope she's okay. Hopefully we'll be able to see her later on in the game. Decker is going to enter the game for her. For both teams. Now for the Lady Eagles, we're going to have Decker, Emerson Gray, Wilson, Seegers, and Lily Hill, and Josie Mitchum, Caroline Lucas, Elizabeth Grimes, Kelly Huffines, and Adeline Mormon in the game for the Lady Tigers. Adeline now, the pass is going to go to Caroline Lucas. 4 minutes to go now in the second quarter, 27-16. Adeline fakes the pass. Throws it to Elizabeth Grimes at the top of the key. Grimes, a nice move to Wilson. Adeline Mormon with a pump fake. Puts the Grimes right open in the corner. Nice pass by Mormon and a nice shot by Elizabeth Grimes. Three ball by Elizabeth Grimes. She now is tied for the leading scorer in this game with 9.
I'd love to see that awareness from the 8th grader, that pump fake, drive, and dish.
For the drive by Wilson. That is going to be her first point of the game. Elizabeth Grimes driving into the corner, passing it out to Caroline. Caroline looking to drive. Pass out to Adeline Mormon. Adeline Mormon for 3. No good. Good look, though, and nice pass by Caroline.
Yeah. Another one of those rim rattlers. Looked like it could have dropped, but it chose not to.
Wilson passes it to Emerson Gray. Gray drives past Mitchum, puts up a little floater. Nice look, but it is no good. Mitchum.
A lot of hands coming in there.
Caroline, she's going to put her head down, and a nice mid-range pull-up by Caroline, but did not drop. Pass to Elizabeth. We're going to get it to Kaylee Huffines in the post there. Weren't able to get it to her.
Oh, Josie had a nice position there.
Josie, nothing they're going to even get the Huffines. Yep, they do.
Ooh.
Huffines. Nice pass to Caroline Lucas.
Yeah.
And Caroline was fouled there. No call. Definitely looked like she got hit on the arm there when she went up, but no call there.
Yeah, great
Nice
find.
pass nice pass by Kaylee Huffines on the post. Double teamed. Good look there. Decker go in strong on Mormon, and she's going to get a foul. Got her with the body there.
The foul is on number 4, Edwin Mormon, her first team fifth.
30-18.
To the line to shoot 2.
First free throw good there from Decker. Kennedy still sitting on the bench. It's kind of doesn't look like she's getting any treatment down there. But definitely keep our eyes on that situation. Decker knocks down the second. Lady Tigers doing a nice job of finding that open player and moving the ball, getting good shots tonight.
Elizabeth swings to Caroline. Caroline passed down low to Kaylee Huffines. One dribble, and she's going to get up to go. That's her 6th point of the game. Nice even scoring now. All the starters for the Lady Tigers have at least 5 points or more. Good trap there by Elizabeth
great
Grimes.
Defense.
Steal by Elizabeth Grimes off the trap, and nice move.
Ooh.
The pump fake gets her going by. That's 11 for Elizabeth Grimes. Great game she's having so far in the first half with a nice pump fake, and she's playing elite defense. Steal by Caroline Lucas. Caroline's going to go up strong. Get the and one to go. Hyped by Caroline. Very hyped after that. Nice move off the steal.
Total contortion on that one.
Nice.
Unbelievable agility to get that one
Great
to drop.
move. Adeline Mormon in the game now for Kaylee Huffines.
Free throw's good.
Good by Caroline to give her 9 points. 37-20. 17-point lead for Lady Tigers with about a minute 25 to go in the first half.
Kennedy back out there.
Yeah, good to see. Kennedy. Pass to Gray. Gray looking to get it to Kennedy. She does. Throws it to Decker.
Swarming defense there.
Lady Tiger ball.
That little pass over the top. As soon as that ball arrived, three white jerseys.
The pass was definitely a little bit ill-advised. She kind of lobbed it up there. Didn't really put
Yeah.
a little bit more oomph on that pass.
That's a tough pass to receive, too, if it's coming that slow.
Kind of not a lot you can do with that, really.
Now, Adeline is probably, percentage-wise, our strongest three-point shooter on the team. So she's doing a lot of baseline running. Found a nice spot over here, but she's being watched there by Milam.
Caroline going to pass the Huffines.
Oh,
Ripped
Rhodes.
away from her by Rhodes. Rhodes on the ground. Jump ball.
Possession out to Ohio County. Checking in for Breckenridge County, number 22, Ashley Hinton.
Ashley Hinton going to come in the game now for Josie Mitchum. 21 seconds to go in this first half. Should Ohio may opt to hold for the last shot of the half here.
Yep. See what they do with it.
Maybe a foul there by Mormon, but no call. There's going to be a foul on Carby on Gray. Not in the bonus yet.
If this was, we would say they had a foul to give. Ashley Hinton on the inbounds pass, using her height.
Emerson Gray. About 4 seconds to go.
Somebody's got to shoot.
Rhodes is going to throw it to Adeline Mormon, and that's going to be in the first half. 37-20 in favor of the Lady Tigers, who will be back after this halftime for second half action. are back to the second half of action of this Lady Tiger basketball game against the Lady Eagles. Lady Tigers, nice first half, led in scoring by Elizabeth Grimes with 11 points. Caroline Lucas had 9, Huffines and Carby with 6, and Joyce Mitchell with 5. The Lady Eagles led in scoring by Brooklyn Rose with 9. Ella Decker follows with 6. Lainey Seegers with 3, and then Caitlin Wilson with 2. The leading scorer, Cameron Kennedy, hadn't even scored tonight in tonight's contest, so interesting to see if she can get on the scoring column tonight.
Yeah, they're going to need her if they want to get back in this game, as it was, doesn't seem too long ago, it was 15-13 Lady Tigers, and now I'm doing some quick math. That's, what's that, 22-7 the run?
But I think that's a testament to the defense of the Lady Tigers for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Played very well tonight. Elizabeth Grimes starts the quarter off strong with a 3 in the corner, no good, but rebounded by Huffines. Huffines is fouled.
Watching the Lady Tigers tonight on their shots, they're taking good shots, and their misses, I want to call them good misses. Like they're not off to the left or to the right. It's either like just too long or just short. So they're on a good line, and I think that's a good sign from a jump shot perspective. You don't want to miss it like right or left.
Huffines' first free throw was good. She's had a very good game tonight. 7 points so far. Looking to make it 8. She does.
And those 3 blocks, including one with 2 hands, she get 2 blocks for that.
Sure, she's definitely looking at close to double-digit rebounds right now as well. Steal almost by Elizabeth Grimes there. Pass to Decker to Wilson.
They're rushing a little bit. It's kind of like they'll get out of the trap. So the double comes, they'll beat the double, but then I think they almost get too fast trying to capitalize, and they end up throwing it away.
But you got to just, like, teams that are like elite teams in this region, teams like Mee County, I've seen the Lady Tigers play press, same kind of press against Mee County that's throwing the Lady Eagles off. Mee County just, it's no issue, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different teams, different level of teams are going to handle pressure better than others, depending on how good your team is, how disciplined your team is, what level they're playing at. Kennedy's going to get her shot up and no good, but it is a foul looking to get on the board.
Yeah, I think earlier, just a little bit ago, Kaylee Huffines picked up foul number 3.
Kennedy's free throw is good.
And maybe Kennedy getting that one to go down. Sometimes for great players, they just need to see the ball go in, and that can lead to a quick scoring spurt. Second one good as well. So got to keep an eye on that. Now that she's got to the line, made some free throws, could be trouble.
Carby mid-range jumper is no good. Rebounded by Caroline. Goes back up strong with the and one.
Caroline Lucas.
Her 11th point of the game.
The foul is on number 30, Ella Decker. That is her third, team second. Lucas
3 on Decker. There was another one. The Carby jumper was a good shot and just a little bit off, but on a good line to give a good rebound opportunity.
Caroline's free throw is good. Leading scorer in today's game. 20-point lead now for the Lady Tigers. Rhodes going to go all the way. Misses the layup. Rebounded by Caroline.
Oh, what a pass.
Throws it ahead to Elizabeth Grimes. As she's falling down, Elizabeth Grimes doesn't convert the layup, but rebounded by Mitchum, and she's going to put it in. 22-point lead, and we're going to get a quick timeout by the head coach of the Lady Eagles. We will take it with them. And we are back. We have 22-point lead for the Lady Tigers now. They're looking to go up even more here. So maybe we can get able to rest a little bit more of their starters here.
Yeah, you mentioned that game on Saturday coming up.
Layup is good by Wilson. Her 4th one of the game.
I don't know if they're going to give a foul there. Yes. And you mentioned that game Saturday, Simon. That's McLean County at the Sports Center?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, that's a location that's, for love it or hate it, that's the venue for the regional tournament, so it would be nice to get some game time on that court. It would be nice to see that rotate around, though. Can you imagine having a regional tournament here, for example?
Yeah.
How awesome that would be.
The problem with that is, though, I don't think this gym is big enough.
You don't think we could host it?
I mean, I think we could, but, like, the Owensboro, the Sports Center is like a college, Kentucky Wesleyan. That's where they play their home games there. So, like, the capacity of their gym is a lot bigger. I mean, obviously we have these bleachers back here we could raise up as well, so maybe it'd be a little bit better, but I don't know, with the amount of people that you see at those region games, like, it can be a game going on, but the supporters of the next team will be already there.
Yeah.
And the next game after that will already be there, so it'll just be a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be a clear the gym scenario, but I think because at graduation, we get like 3,000 people.
Yeah. It's definitely be possible. I think it would be fun, definitely. And obviously, I mean, in different gyms like Cloverport, it'd be definitely maybe a little bit more challenging if you, like, alternated it.
See, I think it would be nice for a school like Cloverport. They're going to obviously, if it's their turn to host, maybe they could have the option of doing it. But, like, give the schools the option at least.
Yeah.
Because I know we've got that's a 3 on the way. No good. We've got the parking here.
Yeah.
We could clear the gym.
Yeah.
And having it just feels more high school, I guess, having it in a school.
The parking would actually be interesting because the gym is usually, like, the parking lot looks like most of the time it's just completely full.
Yeah.
Even in, like, just games like these, it's full. So, like, with the people that will be here, I don't know how. I mean, you could park in the middle school where the middle school is
all that parking for the football games too. It would be a logistical headache, but I think a headache that our school and several schools in the region would like to have.
A lot of people don't like how it's in Owensboro Catholic, because that's where Owensboro Catholic plays their home games as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like a home venue for them. And obviously, Owensboro Catholic, both their girls and boys teams are always in the region picture because they both always have such great sports teams. So it's obviously they're always going to be there. Always going to be there at the top of their girls team this year. The boys, they're looking like the favorite probably for the boys. Them and Ohio County's boys, very good. So definitely interesting, and their girls as well. The girls are probably top 3 in the region as well. So definitely be interesting if they maybe change it around a little bit.
Yeah, I know that's a popular conversation topic around this time of year. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Yeah.
Where should region be held?
And I think with the size of the sports center, it probably is easiest to just hold it there because you don't got to really worry about a lot of the stuff about the capacity of the schools.
Yeah.
That's a big gym. The parking, they're going to have that as well. The ability, like the people behind it, it's been a thing that's been going on in the region, being held there for a long time. It's never been a issue of the stuff. Like, obviously people have the issue is basically being the Owensboro, like, favoritism, I guess you could say, but, like, there's no real problems with the event being held there itself, like the logistics behind it, of course. Just kind of like the home court advantage, I guess you could say, is what kind of rub people the wrong way at times.
Well, This year it'll be right back there. So,
And I'm sure it will be there for probably the foreseeable future for sure. I don't see anything changing. I think it would be definitely be a fun idea, but I don't see it changing. Also, ever came out with like a Owensboro Catholic refereeing scandal or something like that, where they were paying like something like that. Maybe that's whenever. Maybe you do something different at that point, but I don't think that sort's going to happen.
No, that'd be a dark day indeed.
Yeah. Like a Tim Donaghy scandal.
Oh yeah,
something like that.
Little throwback. That reminds me of some great Lakers Kings games from the early 2000s, back when the Kings were a force. Chris Webber, Vlade Divac, Mike Bibby, Doug Christie, Peja Stojakovic, Bobby Jackson. Those are some good teams. That's some
very good teams.
If any of y'all from the early 2000s Kings are watching this stream, thank you for your viewing.
Be awesome if Chris Webber's just sitting at home watching some Break Live right now.
Maybe one day.
Caroline looking to go all the way. She misses the layup. Going to be out of bounds. 21-point lead for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, 49-28. This one is kind of getting away.
Interesting to see when Chad Mormon opts to put in some of his younger players to maybe give them some more playing time and also rest. She didn't really save that.
Yeah,
tipped by the Lady Tigers.
Oh.
Caroline fouled there.
Yeah, she had Grimes behind her trailing, but goes up strong, takes the foul. Gray probably would have been better off letting that one just go out of bounds. It's always nice when those kind of blind saves work out, but there wasn't anybody really in the vicinity.
Caroline taking 2 more free throws here. First one is up and good for 14 points in the game. Leading scorer in the game for Caroline Lucas. Caroline's second free throw is up, and it is no good.
Oh, Kennedy lost it. Oh, just recovered. That one almost another one of those unforced errors.
Yeah, 22-point lead for Lady Tigers. 3:25 to go in the third quarter. Kennedy pass down to Decker, tipped.
That pass is not working for him tonight, Simon.
Not a great idea to begin with, to be honest with you. Kind of forced it in there. A lob pass to about 3 Lady Tigers in the vicinity. Caroline. Pass to Rowan Ratajkowski. Elizabeth Grimes now pass to Kylie Carby. Ratajkowski sets the screen. Nice pass by Carby. Rowan Ratajkowski with the layup. Nice play there. Rowan with a nice screen. Kylie Carby uses it to perfection with a nice pass, and then Rowan puts it in with the layup. 3 is up and no good.
Ooh, Caroline may have knocked her down there. Oh, looking up for Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Grimes the layup. It is good. That's her 15th point of the game. She's now the leading scorer in this game.
She and Caroline in a little duel for the top spot on the stat line. They're probably not thinking about that.
Yeah, definitely not. Both of them played great tonight, though. Wilson with the punt fake.
Nice fake.
Move and a nice layup by Wilson. Her 6th point of the game. Elizabeth Grimes now looking to add to her point total. Passes to Kylie Carby. Huffines wants the ball. She's going to get it. Nice pass by Carby on the entry pass.
That's how a lob pass should look right there.
And I'm sure Coach Mormon is going to be happy with what he's seen here. This is a team that the Lady Tigers should beat, records and stuff considered, but this is kind of the times where sometimes your team this late in the season kind of gets overconfident and will expect to win a game like this instead of just going out and proving that they're the better team. And the Lady Tigers have done that so far tonight. Up 24, about a minute 30 to go in the third quarter. Maybe let's see Chad Mormon here just rest his starters for the whole fourth quarter. Just take out Caroline, Carby, Huffines. Mitchum's already on the bench, but Elizabeth Grimes winning the timeout by Coach Chad Mormon.
That might be
Let's take him out here.
Yeah, could be the signal right there. Look at this scoring across the board for Breckenridge County.
Definitely
Very
one of the
balanced.
Best balanced scoring games we've seen so far. Mitcham with 7, Caroline Lucas with 14, Huffines with 14, Grimes with 15, Carby with 6, and Rowan Ranazuski adding in 2 of her own. Great game so far. Usually you see Chad Mormon getting a little bit angry at least once at the Lady Tiger girls, but he's had a pretty relatively calm night tonight. He's been able to easy going as girls have done what has been asking them to do tonight. Up 26 with 1:20 to go. And Breckenridge County. Caroline's still in the game, as is Elizabeth Grimes.
Yeah, Kaylee came out.
Kaylee and Kylie.
Yep.
And Adeline Mormon has entered the game, as has
sophomore Ashley Hinton.
I'm sure maybe after this quarter, maybe he'll take out Caroline Elizabeth. Just
maybe letting them see this one out.
Yeah.
Give the others a chance to maybe get used to playing together, get up to the speed of the second half.
Played very well so far. Have the Lady Tigers. There. 3 leading scorers all showed up to play tonight. Even scoring amongst all of them with 14 with Alphonse Lucas and 15 with Elizabeth Grimes. All played spectacular tonight.
Kennedy knocking down free throw first one to get to 5. That one's 5 points for her. A little shy of her season average of 11.
Elizabeth now going to take it up the court. Looking to make a play. Pass it to Adeline Mormon. Nice pass by Adeline to Rowan Ranazuski, but she is not able to get the layup to go.
Simon, at the quarter break, I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Don't worry, nothing scary. It's basketball related.
The classic, the three-pointer, she's going to drive in for the floater. Good look, but it doesn't get it to go. Just about 20 seconds to go in this third period.
This one is 25 points, the lead. Oh, 3 on the way, a little short.
Caroline is going to go all the way now with the layup. It's going to be her 16th one of the game, and she is now the leading scorer.
She had a 3 at the buzzer, no good. But she had Elizabeth Grimes with her, but very, very low chance of giving up the ball on a fast break leading the way, at least. So I got a question for you, Simon, about basketball. In the sport, what's your favorite thing to see? Like during a game, you see it and you're like, ooh, it just gets you excited. That's my favorite part of the game of basketball.
See, what level? Are we saying like just in any?
Any, yeah, we'll go any.
I'm saying like the reason why I said like in this game, you're not going to see Caroline Lucas just get a windmill dunk, in the middle of the game.
Hey, I wouldn't put it past her.
Yeah,
but yeah, I get what you're saying. But if that's the case, that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I like to see sharing the basketball just as a team. Kind of like watching some of those Spurs teams in the 2010s. Just team basketball, just the knock down open shots, just swinging around, and just patience and just good teamwork. Obviously, I like to see stuff like nice handle, dribble moves, and dunks, flashy plays, stuff like that. But it's just the fundamentals and stuff like that. Just team basketball that will win you games. Good defense, especially good perimeter defense. Stuff like that will win you games, and being able to just watch that as a fan is something that's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Steal by Caroline. Caroline's still in the game now. Elizabeth Grimes, all the starters out besides Caroline, but I think maybe Chad's going to let her stay in here to kind of play with this younger group.
Yeah, give them some confidence having a strong player out there. Not that they're not strong players of their own right, but it's nice when you've got the –
yeah, for sure.
When you look over there and there's Caroline with you. You're
in
not going to be too
we got the 8th grader Adeline Mormon, sophomores Ashley Hinton and Bailey Brown, and then the one other sophomore actually, and Emily Hinton. So we're going to have 3 sophomores, junior in Caroline, and 8th grader Ellen Mormon. Free throw is good by Bailey Brown. Her first points of the game. Free throw is good by Bailey.
Yeah. 29 points the lead. It was 31 when these two teams met at the DQ Classic. That 3 is good from Skylar Gray. Looked like a nice shot there.
Ellen Mormon.
Bailey Brown now. She knocked a few threes down against Cloverport the other night.
Caroline looking to make her move. Passes out to Ellen Mormon. She passes to Emily Hinton. Emily Hinton down to Ashley Hinton. Ashley passes out to Emily. Emily gets square up for a 3. No good. Good look, though.
Thought it might bank in for a second. The jump ball. When can we get the rule changed to where I jump it?
I don't know if that ever happened in high school, but I'd love to see that.
That would be great.
It would be.
The excitement would be there.
Especially in close games until tie-ups don't automatically result in just a possession arrow.
Yeah. Oh. Caroline all the way.
It's her 18th point of the game now. Looking to break 20.
Yeah. And she has one mode, uncompromising. She's going to give it maximum all the time. Keeps that alive. Going up 1-on-2.
She needs to let to go.
Was there any doubt?
That's 20 for Caroline now. Extending her points per game here tonight.
Yeah, that was as tasty as a happy steak. And she got another steal, but she's going to take off the gas a bit.
Yeah, slow it down. Try to get in the set offense here.
And it may be all for Caroline. And if that's her last contribution, once again, veteran leadership, tenacity, but not to be outdone by her teammates. A great team game tonight.
And Josie Mitchell going to come in the game as well for Adeline Mormon. And Reagan Henning entered the game for Caroline Lucas. 66-36 now, 6-point game. There's 6 minutes to go, 30-point game. The layup is good for Josie Mitchell.
That was a strong take. It's a long 2. That was good from, there's Baker. She didn't start. We thought she had, but she knocked that down. Maybe she should have. 8th grader, Layla Baker. Oh.
Josie can take a 3, is short, rebounded by Ashley Hinton. She's going to lose it, though. Gray with the pass to Kennedy. Tries to get it in there, down low, but is not able to get it.
And it stays, that ball is still live. As the lead now 30. Rhodes and Jekimowitz back in the game. Who is, incidentally, Celeste Jekimowitz is their strongest outside shooter, 3-point shooter. But we haven't seen her, I don't think we've seen her take a shot tonight.
She hadn't really been in the game that much.
Now if Josie
going to draw the foul.
Yeah, she could also be, Josie could be close to 10 rebounds. And if she knocks down one of these 2, that's going to be the 4th Lady Tiger over 10 points, or 10 or over.
Yeah.
That we talk about recipes, and maybe I'm just a little hungry talking about recipes.
Knocks the first one down. That's going to get her at 10.
As a recipe for a good game when you have balanced scoring. And it's a sign of good coaching, too.
Josie hits them both, give her 11. (70-38). Rhodes thought about the 3. Fouled, kind of got hit low.
One of the things that amuses me in basketball or any sport really, if there's a player who's committed a foul and they just look around like, what did I do? I guess adrenaline sometimes gets in the way of reality. Rhodes up to 10, the first Lady Eagle over the 10-point mark, or to the 10-point mark. Looking to go to 11. Just left it shy. And now we are in closing stages of the quarter. Josie driving in. I like how the Lady Tigers are kind of reset things. They're looking for good looks. It's a tough drive right there from Henning. Keeping it alive. Oh, a poked loose, recovered by Hinton. Mormon's on the ground. Great pass to Mitchum. Turn around.
Turnaround Jay is good, and she has 13 on the game.
Adeline Mormon falling over. Knocked over, we should say, made that great pass. That's Baker again from 18 feet.
A little long two there.
That's one of those shots that the coach, no, yes. The long two.
Long two, just take a step in and take a step back if you're going to take one of those.
Yeah, she's 2 for 2 on the from the foot on the line shot. Maybe making a case to start the next game. Mormon, nice pass. 3 no good from Mitchum.
Kennedy. We're up for a 3. It's not Kennedy, it's actually Hill.
3.0 Lily Kate Hill.
Hill for 3.
Timeout, Breckenridge County.
And I think, yeah, that's Josie's last contribution. Checking into the game for Breckenridge County is senior number 24, Ilaria Panachea.
Adeline Mormon came in the game as well. I think as did Roma Radzuski. Emily Hinton came out. So did Josie and someone else. I'm not 100% sure who it was. And Ashley Hinton.
Yeah.
72-44. Lady Tigers up big with 2:44 to go in the fourth.
You know, speaking as a coach myself, sometimes you can't get everybody in the game.
Yeah.
But it's nice when you can. And Coach Mormon here has gotten everybody some minutes on the court. So you like to see that. Oh! Rebound by Ilaria. Needing some help. I got a double dribble. 2:23 to go. Thinking about our next Breck Live broadcast, Simon, is going to be a week from tomorrow when it is a big one in terms of
big doubleheader. And who was that with the 3?
That was Hill again.
Hill again with the 3. And the Lady Eagles have more people in the scoring column than the Lady Tigers do, but it's just the Lady Tigers have Adeline Mormon with the...
Add another one to the Lady Tigers column.
Yep.
But thinking about next Friday, Hancock County district rival, big implications, especially for the boys' game, where seeding could be potentially called into.
Could be for the 1 seed, potentially.
Which everybody would want that.
Yeah.
In the girls' game, you know, it's pretty well locked up. Meade is the one, but that means that what we'll get is a little look, maybe a preview matchup, see how we do versus Hancock County.
And that'll be a big game, for Our Lady. Because either way, even if we were to lose, I mean, we were to fall back to the 3 seed in our district, even I don't think it's really, I don't know. But if we were to lose and fall back to the 3 seed, we'll play the same team and we'd still be playing Hancock, so it wouldn't really matter. Either way. But it'll be good to see what that game will be like. That game, district matchup. But honestly, definitely going to be good for Hancock County, too, because they lost to Breckenridge County the first time at Hancock County. It was good to kind of see where they're at.
Yeah, they've been playing a lot
They've been playing
stronger.
great basketball lately. To see where they're at in terms of trying to beat Breckenridge County. So by the time they get district play ready, they can see where they're at in that progress of getting better and trying to beat them the next time. For Lady Tigers, you got to just stay on top of your game. What you did the first time may not work. They might have made adjustments to what you're doing.
Yeah.
You got to make adjustments to their adjustments, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, always adjusting.
you got to just come up with new ways, be creative, just get the job done, whatever it takes. I'm sure that's what Chad Mormon plans to do.
Oh, yeah, and it can't be undersold that Hancock County did take down Owensboro Catholic, who currently sits atop the region in the RPI and would be among the favorites to win.
Yeah.
With no doubt Meade.
I think Meade definitely.
Yeah.
I think Meade would beat Owensboro Catholic personally.
Yeah. Meade, we saw him here earlier this season on a night where the Fighting Tigers took down Meade County here in Tiger Arena. The Lady Tigers fell short, but the movement and shooting of Meade County is going to be tough in the girls' bracket with Bradley and Clanton.
Medley.
They're a strong team.
And some great news as we heard over the PA announcement. $5,500 has been raised for the Supporting Heroes cause.
All
if you didn't happen to catch the presentation, so this was the Supporting Heroes game in honor of the late, great Jerry Critchelow, who passed away on April 20th, 2022. He was a big, had affiliations with both the Breckenridge County and Ohio County, was a resource officer in Ohio County until he passed away. And he, of course, grew up in Breckenridge County. So it's great to hear it. $5,500, that's great. Donation-wise, this game was free, so people just donating at the kindness of their hearts. So it's good to see, great to see that, actually.
Yeah, and it'd be really easy to be like, oh, free game? Cool.
Yeah,
but to raise over $5,000.
That's awesome. Yeah. Great to hear. And a great win in honor of Jerry Critchelow, 76-47. Lady Tigers get a big win over the Lady Eagles to get their record up to 18-5. Let's quickly go over the scoring real quick for both teams. Caroline Lucas led the way with 20. Josie Benjamin had 13. We're going to have 14 for Kaylee Huffine, 15 for Elizabeth Grimes, 6 for Kylie Carby, 2 for Roman Zewski, 2 for Evelyn Mormon, and 2 for Bailey Brown. On the other side of the spectrum, we have the Lady Eagles led in scoring tonight by Brooklyn Rose with 9, Decker with 8, 6 by Hill and Wilson, 5 with Kennedy, 3 with Seegers, 3 with Gray, Skylar Gray, 2 with Emerson Gray. Layla Baker had 4 as well, and 6 with Wilson. That's going to round up the scoring for both teams. Big game tonight, 29-point win for the Lady Tigers. We will see you next Friday for the Hancock County doubleheader. This is Breck Live. Mr. Garrett and Simon Drain signing off.